How hard is it to get into PSGL? That is the question that I'm going to try to answer today. Premier Sim Gaming Leagues is one of the world's fastest, if not the fastest, sim racing league for the F1 games. It houses top talents such as Jarno Opmeer himself, Lucas Blakely, and Frederik Rasmussen. Ever since I started sim racing a little over 2 years ago, I have been steadily improving my racecraft, my racing technique, and have been getting faster and faster. But nothing could quite scratch the itch for competition that I yearn for. And that is why today I am going to take my sim racing to the next level, and I'm gonna try to qualify for PSGL. PSGL operates on a tier system. The PC divisions range from F1 to F10. So the total of 10 tiers, 10 divisions. F1 being the top tier elite drivers, so the esports drivers, and F10 being the slowest of the bunch. But it is still incredibly fast, so no matter where you land, you will be facing serious competition. To qualify, you need to complete a pace test, which involves submitting your best lap times for the following tracks: Bahrain, Belgium, and Brazil. There's only one requirement to the test, and that is to be fast. If your lap times don't meet the cutoff, then you won't be part of the league. Simple as that. With that in mind, I got to work. Let's take a look at Belgium first. I wanted to start with the longest track on the calendar. After a couple of laps, I was already getting the hang of things. Where to brake, where to turn in, what lines to take through the corners. Some lines worked really well. Some lines did not work at all. Quickly, I was doing 141.5s comfortably, but I knew it would probably not be enough. Something close to 141 would be more in line with what I have to achieve in order to qualify. Looking at the Belgium race track, there are a few specific spots where a lot of time can be gained. Turn 1. The exit of this corner is absolutely crucial as it affects the entire Wellington straight. Turn 5, turn 6, turn 7. The S's at the beginning of the second sector. The line you take through here must be tidy, otherwise you lose a lot of momentum. Minimum speed is incredibly crucial here. No Name is a corner that I'm going to struggle a lot with. The fast chicane can also be used to earn a quick 10th. And the exit is also important because it affects your top speed down the entire straight all the way to the bus stop chicane. The bus stop chicane is another one where a lot of time can be found. The line you take through here and the minimum speed you can carry through without invalidating is absolutely crucial, and it can make or break your lap. First, I cleaned up my trail braking into turn 1 and managed to induce a lot more rotation into the car by using the brakes properly for once. At the same time, into the S's, by getting braver, I managed to gain a truckload of time, but I need to keep it tidy all the way to the end of the lap, which is easier said than done. 1 inch too wide sometimes and you can lose the whole lap, all that progress down the drain. I was down to 141.3 after about 60 laps, but I knew there was more time to be found. On day 4, I discovered that you can drift through turn 1 to gain another 10th down the whole straight. It might look easy, but I can guarantee you it's not. It was a grueling process, but luckily, I was born stubborn. I was now in the top 3% of the world, but I was hungry for more still. By salvaging a previously butchered last chicane, I bring it down to a flat 141.0. I wasn't as lucky on the next lap and completely drifted through the chicane, but I did not give up. On day 4, after about 120 laps in total, I managed to put together a monster lap. Near perfect sector 2, a small mistake, however, it does allow me to break into the 140s, and I was more than ecstatic. Deep down, and the final time for the Belgium pace test would be 1 minute 40.953. Next up, Bahrain, and this— oh my god, my eyes! Now that is taken care of, I had previously set a pretty good lap already, 126.7, but seeing everybody's time in a PSGL server, I knew I had to go hunting again. Bahrain is a tricky circuit with lots of high-speed corners, but also many low-speed traction zones, and low speed is where most of the time can be found. First time gain is through turn 1. You need to drift a little into the corner to be fast. but overdo it and it's gonna be another do-over. Turn 4 is also extremely tricky as the track falls away from you on corner exit. Very easy to lose it here, but I managed to bring home a low 26.6. Turn 9 and turn 10 are the next ones on the chopping block. It is a very frustrating corner, and here's why. It's downhill, there's a lot less grip when you're going downhill. It's super sharp, so it's very easy to lock up the inside tires when turning. The car is incredibly loose when you get back on the power. However, Mama didn't raise no quitter, and after about 24 laps or so, I make it work as well, and I managed to improve to a 126.5. Not bad, if I might say so myself. Even then, I'm still a whole second behind Otis Lawrence. The esports drivers are just another breed, man. Last but not least, Brazil, a classic staple F1 track. Brazil is an incredibly short track. Any mistake will be twice more apparent, and anytime gains will be significantly harder to achieve. Turn 1 is a sharp downhill left into an immediate right, which means you need to swing the car all the way to the left while keeping minimum speed up and keep the pedal pinned all the way down to the next corner. A lot of time can be found depending on how big a pair you carry in between your legs, because the exit of this corner can either make or break your lap. While I optimize this turn, I have also been making good progress elsewhere in the lap, rapidly bringing the time down to a 107.1. Already 4/10ths gained, fucking amazing. Turn 4 is the next challenge. Same thing here. How close can you get to the limit without losing your shit? Easier said than done. Turn 6 is flat this year. Simply downshift for some added rotation. Simply downshift for some added rotation. Being uphill, it allows a lot of additional grip, but the track falls away as you reach turn 8, which is another problem of its own. You need to hit the exact right line if you wish to nail the next sequence of corners, which is where the majority of the time on this track is. Remember kids, if it's a slow corner, then it means you can make up a lot of time there. Turn 8 and turn 9, keep it tight, but not too tight as to invalidate all of your progress since the beginning of the lap. And the last corners is also crucial because it leads to the longest straight on the track and can, once again, make or break your lap. Don't hit the inside curb too hard, and especially do not invalidate on the exit, otherwise you will have a very bad time. At the end of the day, I managed to clutch out a sub 7-minute lap. Not fucking bad, but it's not enough. The day before the deadline for pace test submissions, I decided to head out there and to do a whopping 30 laps to see if I could still improve on my previous lap times. The answer? Yes. I knew there was still some time in sector 2, but the last corner is also still causing me a lot of problems. However, on the 35th lap of the day, I managed to hit the perfect line through the S's in the middle sector, keep it clean around the long, slow right-hander, and absolutely nail the final corner. Even though I lost a few hundreds there, I still managed to bring home a 106.777. Amazing. Whew. God damn. And now we wait for the announcements. All right, those are PS tiers. PC. Okay, let's check PC. Okay, F10. Opmeer? Wait, I know this guy. Where am I? At this point, I was getting quite nervous. He got in and I didn't? Yo, let's fucking go! Formula. And I could not be any happier. All the hard work has paid off. Now, if you enjoyed this hell of an adventure with me, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for all my future content. This is Formula Kai, PSGL F7 driver, signing off. Peace.